Hello and welcome to another side play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Great Troubles. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on Furaffinity. Just go here. It's like made 8 years ago, so you're probably gonna have to dig through those files quite a bit, or pictures, till you get to it. And yeah. On the last Let's Play, we grew a bit closer to Kevin, the Siamese cat guy. Learned a little bit about his parents who were doctors, but then changed their jobs to not be doctors. Vincent was getting a little blushy for some reason. Maybe he's gonna ask us out to do things, because this is a yaoi. And speaking of yaoi, remember how in the second episode we saw that somebody was giving a love letter to somebody? Well, it was Mr. Burnett to the person that is the medic. I don't remember their name. Which, yeah, this is an 18 plus yaoi, so had to censor something. And also, we confronted Chris? Basically the second bully we met, and it was like, yes, I might be a bit scary, but also something weird going on, like, people waking up naked on the roof and other things being stolen. Who could it be? And it's like, okay. And he said that, the first bully we encountered is not smart enough to do any of that stuff, which would be interesting. Looking over the people, I mean, let's see. Ooh, that's something else, but let's see. Well, Vincent, the golden retriever's there. It looks like the... Oh, who is that guy? Is it... No, okay, that guy's the bully. There's the teacher and there's the Siamese cat. So I suspect if somebody's doing a bunch of crimes, they wouldn't be in the, they wouldn't be in the sequel. So it could be anyone else. Could it be the person being bullied? Probably not. Could it be Samantha? Maybe. There's also a bunch of minor characters that I think we've only seen once, or we haven't even seen once in this route because they're on different classes. Oh well, it'd be interesting to go through this game on my own time for other stuff. Use that face. Pass over, gonna find Tim. Oh, there he is. Tim the Two-Man Tailor. Now's my chance. Tim, wait. There he is. What? What's wrong? How do you know my name? I don't know. I haven't told you anything. It doesn't matter. I'm here to help you. But I should introduce myself too. My name's Scott. Can we talk? Chat? He looks around the hall nervously. We shouldn't. I have nothing to say to you. Sorry, but this is important. Let's go somewhere a bit quieter. I pulled him away from the crowds. He tugged at my hand at first, but eventually started to follow. We managed to find a hallway with nobody else around. You remember me, right? This music. I found your inhaler. That time with Craig. Is he bothering you? That's Dot. Come on, don't be scared. I'll help you, I promise. Kind of like the sequel, I promise. This is my fault. It wasn't Greg. Interesting. He didn't do this. I wonder if he's telling the truth, though. What do you mean, your fault? He anxiously looks down in the hallway before he continues. I borrowed something. Something important. Did he? I borrowed the answer sheet for my exam. I just wouldn't be prepared. Mom wouldn't have been happy. I put them back immediately, I swear. But they saw everything, so I was punished. This is fair. It's okay, and you don't need to help me. He said they. Stealing answer sheets obviously isn't a good thing, but stealing an inhaler is much, much worse. Tim needs that inhaler to stay healthy. This isn't fair. Who punched you? You say it wasn't Craig, or Greg? Who was it? It's alright now. What's with the blush? You shouldn't. Please, Tim. I promise. The name of the second game. Nothing bad will happen to you. He looks at my face, unsure whether or not he can trust me. You're new here, right? What's with this music? Are we in Jumanji? The word newbie written on my forehead. Yes, I transferred just a few days ago. Then, you wouldn't have known. You need to stay away from people like me. Try and help. Yeah, try and help will do you no good. They're punishing guilty students. Students like me. And if you help someone who's guilty, then you're guilty too. I don't know who exactly. There are a lot of them, and don't tell anyone about this. You can't help me. You'll only make things worse. We can tell the principal, and no, please don't. Just leave me alone. You brought back my inhaler. That's more than enough, really. Thank you. Tim, Greg's threats. They stole drugs. This is bad. Everything's so confusing. I need to talk to someone about this. Now, I can't solve this alone. Okay, so Vince is the golden retriever. Kevin is the Siamese cat. Student cancel Christopher. Ooh, they're giving me a whole bunch of thingamajiggers. I think Chris is in the second game. Yeah, it kind of looks like him. Student cancel present might not sound it. Vince seems knowledgeable. He's sociable and knowledgeable. He's knowledgeable. He could be knowledgeable in a different way, but also rough. Though I wonder if this is also a who are you going to seduce? Who knows? I mean, there are penises in this game. There's penises in school, too. Anyways. Vince. If I can trust anyone, it's Vince. Fortunately, he's not in his club yet. Vincent. Scott. I thought you'd be at your club already. Did something happen? I need to talk to you. I summarized what Tim told me. Vincent looks astonished. Is that true? I've never seen something like that in our school. There are rumors, of course, but everyone's rather friendly. He frowned. If so, we need to report this to the president of the school council. This isn't a joke. I'm glad Vincent took my word seriously. You're right. I'll do it. No, you shouldn't. If someone sees you go into the student council's office after talking to Tim, they'll know what you're up to. If there's an actual organization behind this, you should probably be more careful. Please, be careful. I worry about you. Do you think I'm the one you should worry about? You need to worry about the victims of this strange punishment. It's nice that Vince cares about me. I'll be fine. I'll tell you, okay? Okay. I know it sounds frustrating, but please, don't think badly about the school. I promise, from the second game, that things will get better. And the festival's soon. Cheer up. Cheer up? I didn't think I looked so nervous. Vincent is right. Soon, we'll figure this out, and we'll enjoy our high school time, every second of it. Especially in the bathrooms. Ooh, bathroom stall. Everything is gonna be alright. Sorry I'm late! Hi! Does he have wings or something? Hello, welcome to this infomercial. Sorry, this music kind of makes me think that. Hey, at least you came. That's the most important thing. Lenses lie on the table before Romano. Looks like he's neatly prepared everything for the festival. I still don't have a camera. I should somehow make myself useful to the club. Is there something you could do for the festival? Well, I don't think you can calibrate the equipment yet. At that moment, Samantha came into the room. God, just looking at her makes my day. Romano, could you help me develop these photographs? Sorry, I have a pile I need to calibrate. Pile of stuff. Yeah, I read your sad tweet about it. Boy, remember when tweets existed? Though I guess this game is like 8 years old, so it was still Twitter. Also, what is up with the photo of the main character being here? Kinda sus. Looks like she's not noticing me. But Senpai noticed me! Come on, calibrate. Maybe I'm poipus. I can help! Are you sure, Scott? Yes, absolutely. I can handle this. I hope it didn't sound too enthusiastic. Really? Then, let's go. If only I knew anything when it comes to developing photos. I poured, stirred, rinsed, and hung up. Turns out, it's very time-consuming. Wouldn't it be easier to use a digital stamp? Scott, be careful. Oh, you spoiled the seal and mixed up the chemicals. These pictures were very important. I'm sorry, Samantha, She sighed and smiled a disarming smile. It can't be helped now, but be careful next time. At least some of the photos developed okay. Samantha explained to me the order of operations with a palacial once more time, and then left. She said she had some other work to do. I'd like to do other work with her, wink wink. Today, she smiled at me and even joked. I hope she isn't very upset. Next time, I'll definitely be more useful. I want to take a shower and go to sleep. The sooner I get back to my dorm, the better. Scott! You're just in time. Sorry to ask, but could you please buy me something? Yeah, he said that. Okay. I don't want to go anywhere, but I also can't say no to a friend. Sure. What do you need? We're carrying out some experiments in our club, so we really need some sunflower seed oil. Is that a cooking experiment? No, it's for the festival. You'll see later. Okay, I'll be back soon. Thank you, you're the best. The shower washed away all of my drowsiness. It's 1 a.m. and I still can't sleep. If I turn on the light, I'll wake Vincent up. Vincent. I don't know how it happened, but I'm sitting down next to his bed. I pet his head this morning. Right now, in the dark, it seems like an even better idea. And here I am, doing it again. Okay. Like, in the morning it seemed not as weird, but like... having your roommate sit on your bed staring at you, petting your head, seems kinda... His hair is so soft. My heart is finally set at rest. Vincent turns, and I pull my hand away. Scott? Why are you acting sus? Having trouble getting to sleep? He sits on his bed and rubs his eyes. Damn. So awkward. Yes. I'm sorry I woke you up. You were actually touching me right now? Oh no. I want to lie down, to lie to him desperately, but I can't bring myself to do it. This is so wrong, isn't it? I feel so ashamed. Don't be afraid. It's okay. I wanted to touch your hair. It's total nonsense, I know. But it looks so soft, and I couldn't help spraying my hand, and... It's okay, I'm telling you. It just scared me a little when I saw someone near my bed. I'm so sorry! I promise I won't do it again! Why? I don't mind. I mean... Wait, it's complicated. You can touch me anytime, just make sure I'm awake. This whole situation is so awkward that I'd be very thankful if the ground swallowed me right now. Vincent's so kind. He lets me touch him. He doesn't think there's something wrong with my head. I want to say, I trust you. Whoa, that sounds so wrong on so many levels. Why? Sorry. I mustn't be weird to you, isn't it? Wait, it must be weird to you, isn't it? What? You have nothing to be sorry for. I'm the one acting weird. A tense silence fell over us for a moment, but Vincent broke it with a quiet laughter. If you can't sleep, feel free to wake me up. I really won't mind. Oh, this guy's definitely not me. I would be like, motherfucker, you woke me up? Unless you're waking me up for anal. No dice, man. I really don't mind. No, right, I don't right now. We can have a little talk. I don't want to sleep at all, and do you? Me neither. Okay, time for the next thumbnail. Boop-a-doo. He sat closer and patted his bed, invited me to sit with him. It was the most comfortable night of my life. We talked for hours. I don't remember turning to my bed and falling asleep, but I do know that I fell asleep with a smile on my face. I turned off the alarm and finally woke up. The room feels chilly, even though it's bathed in light. I want to snuggle into my bed and lay there a little longer, but I can't. Besides, I actually slept well. I feel so rested. Vincent's out. He usually washes at this time. Good morning. It's good to see that you're already up. Let's go get some breakfast. There he is. Cheerful and full of energy, as always. Sorry, I got hiccups. Okay. Just need to use the bathroom first. This morning is completely different. And it's all because we met Samantha on our way to class. Her presence warms my heart. Yes. I'm glad you think so. But still, I'm not listening to the conversation. It seems like they're on the same page. I'm a little jealous. Right, Scott? Oh, they still involve me? Sure. I don't know what sure was about, but they both look happy. Samantha. Yeah? A lovely morning, isn't it? Yeah. We talked. I feel closer to this beautiful girl. Scott, come on, we'll be late. You know, I don't feel well. I won't be able to swim today. You're kidding me. He doesn't believe me? That might be a problem. ... I actually hate swimming. I'm a cat. I knew it. At the last lesson, you were staring at the water like it was your worst enemy. Are you really gonna skip gym class? ... I don't know any other way to avoid this shame. Yes. I thought you were diligent. But as it turns out, so ashamed. But don't worry, I'll cover for you. I'll tell them you were ill or something. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. It worked. But things can't go on like this forever. I need to tell the teachers about this when I get the chance to be alone with them. It would be more logical to go to the infirmary if I pretend to be ill, but I don't want to be there. The schoolyard is quite another matter. It's so fresh in here. The lesson started a few moments ago, and the school went pretty silent. Good. Someone's sleeping on a bench. It's Christopher, sir. Again. Christopher. Let me just read that again. Christopher. Why is it that every time I see Christopher, I'm like, it's Christopher Sen. I want to talk to him. Okay, let me verify this. Yep, that's the guy in Also I Promise. So he might not be the bad guy. It says this game is 2 hours, but yeah, we're getting to that 2 hour. I mean, the first episode was like an hour, so we should have hit it by now. It doesn't matter. As long as it isn't like a Silea where an entire thing is like a year's worth of episodes. Don't stare at me, weirdo. Need something? Good morning. Are you kidding me? It would be much easier if he wasn't so rude. Remember our conversation yesterday? I want to continue. You're assertive. And completely brainless. Are you sure you want to get mixed up in all this? What do you mean? He sat up and his look became quite serious. A sudden chill ran down my spine. Do you believe in me? Do I believe in Christopher? I don't know. But I know he is a guy I need to talk to right now. I believe you know what's going on. I want to know too. That's not what I asked about. Do you trust me? Yeah, I do, even though we met just yesterday. His face darkened. You are so naive. Christopher looked around carefully, just like Tim does all the time. Sit down. I said, sit down. I obeyed, even though it was half order, half request. You're an idiot for sitting. Just accept it. You're a happy idiot. You're incredibly lucky you've chosen me over anyone else. That's the self-esteem. Promise me that anything I tell you will just be between you and me. I promise. Hey, it's the second game. If you trust me, then I'll believe in you. But keep in mind, if you betray my trust, you won't have it back. Got it? Yeah, sure. If you hadn't helped that kiddo, I wouldn't mess with you. Maybe I'm the lucky one, not you. I'm sick of it. Don't know a thing. Haven't heard a thing. Saw nothing. Everyone will tell you that. Some people really don't notice a thing. But there are exceptions. The rest are pathetic hypocrisies. Hypocrites? Trembling in fear. I'm not much better. I'm afraid you'll have second thoughts about helping me, so don't start speaking even when Chris falls silent. Silent. ... What do you want to know? Oh no, what's going on here? Yesterday, you mentioned it's not only about Greg. Also, according to Tim, there are few people like Greg, and they punish anyone who does something wrong. Why are you so obsessed with Greg? You're so focused on him that you're not noticing anything else. You know, there might even be someone in your little group of friends you can't trust. Someone like you? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. It just kind of slipped out. It doesn't help that he's making me wonder who my friends are. Huh. Yeah, like me. But we've decided that you believe me. Sorry, my brain just had a fart. Okay, maybe I'll fill you in. If so, what will you do with this information? How can I decide without knowing what you're going to tell me? This won't do. Just tell me already. Give me one more promise. Promise me you won't do something alone. If something happens, no matter what, you have to call me. Got it? I promise. Yeah, it's a thing. Just give me your number. I took my phone out of my pocket, and in a moment it was gone. Christopher had snatched my phone from my hands. Hey! Don't worry, it will just be a minute. He filled his information and gave my phone back to me. New contact. Chris. Christopher sighed and started his story. Craig is just a pawn. One of a dozen, maybe more. They obey the orders of their king thoroughly. The king decides who's right and who's wrong, who has sinned and who is free to do as one pleases. The king always knows if something's happened. The king sees all, hears all. If you screwed up, there will be a payoff. You broke a vase, your phone will break. Forgot to do an important task? Someone will forget to, say, lay you out of the storeroom. Someone stole someone's money? Well, you get the idea. Everyone gets what they deserve. Welcome to school number 8, Scott. This is organized crime, isn't it? I mean, if it's like... Would a game count as organized crime? Because I think I remember there, like, for a long time, America was like, there's no such thing as organized crime, but then it's like, does that mean that they didn't think gangs existed? I don't know. Who gave them the right to render justice? Do you know who's behind all this? I have some guesses, but I'm not sure. Do you hear about the drugs missing from the infirmary? I saw Greg and a few others around there the other day. Your Siamese friend. How does he know my friends? Chris and I crossed paths a couple of times. And he's trying to blame Kevin. But I know that it isn't Kevin's doing. I said that I believe Chris. And I believe him. But here, he's definitely mistaken. Kevin's not involved. He helps the doctor, so he's going to be seen around the doctor's office. Stand up for him? How touching. But don't make me tell you twice. Keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. I'll be glad if it turns out to be your buddy. Turns out that your buddy just happened to be there. Greg often hangs out near the student council's office. He's getting into fights all the time. He's always getting dragged in there. I didn't say he's being called there. He has never been suspended from school for fighting. I see. Christopher and Greg got into a fight the other day. Did you really get into a fight with him because you realized that you know too much? He made some hints about me poking my nose in other people's business. Scott. What? Be careful. When you stood up for that nervous inhaler guy, you crossed their path. It's a miracle that they haven't done anything to you yet. I'm shivering all over. I'm starting to understand that things are actually complicated here. My intervention might have accidentally disturbed the wasp's nest. Don't worry too much. I'll protect you. I don't need protection, but these words warmed me. Now that Chris is my ally, it will be much easier to find out. What are we going to do about all this? He grinned. You really are an airhead. You get involved in something dangerous without a second thought, and you don't even have a ghost of a plan in your mind. Well, we just kind of learned about this whole syndicate. Plans come after, the problems appear. We can ask the student council to help, and then you're not listening. The council is not safe. The president is a sly prick, don't you think? Why? You look like a nice and responsible guy to me. Do you have a reason not to trust him? I have intuition. Even better, intuition. Why so skeptical? My intuition never fails. I'll be more careful. That's a better idea. Hey, I gotta go. Good luck. If you have to poke your nose somewhere it doesn't belong, call me first. Yeah, sure. See you. He patted my hair and walked off towards the sports field. Although I'm now involved in something shady, I feel better after that conversation. I don't need to involve Kevin or Vincent into this. They don't know what's going on anyway. I'll talk to Chris about this from now on. And it looks like, we're not out of time, but we only got like a minute and 15 seconds before, we hit our, allotted time. So that's going to be the end of this quick look. Sorry, force of habit. This side play. So please comment, because I like comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to grow, then please subscribe and share the videos to grow. Please don't remain here and most control the population. Oh yeah, you can see the dates here. Hey, And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. Force of Habit. It's not available on itch.io. Or it might be, I don't know. Where I got it was Furaffinity. You can go to this person's FA, go back to like 8 years ago-ish, and then, it should be around there where you click the link, and it brings you to the place where you can download the game. Google Drive or something like that. Anyways, until next time, another side play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Great Troubles. A game that we should have hit the, time mark. Though maybe it's because we've been doing other things. Like, I don't know, talking to people that we could have just skipped over? Who knows? Anyways, thanks and see ya.